All right. So earlier, a little bit ago this evening, we streamed some Breach Titan. Uh, Now we're gonna play some Titan Shift. Excuse me. Difference in the decks is not significant in terms of theoretical, as far as what the decks are trying to do. Breach Titan is playing through the Breach to try to get Primeval Titans into play hasty, killing a little bit quicker, theoretically, than Titan Shift. This deck has a little bit less like clunk to it. I mean, Prismatic Omen's kind of a flex slot. A couple Explorers to see some more cards, and then like Wood Elves. But beyond that, you have like less Summoners packs than through the Breach Titan, but you also have the full 4 Scape Shifts to help you to have basically 11 win cons here. And Scape Shift and Titan generally win the game, and Hour of Promise generally sets you up to free kill them, even if you don't have Titan or Scape Shift. So, a little bit slower deck, maybe a little more resilient, a little less air in the deck with things like Simian Spirit Guide and Through the Breach. Sideboard, a lot of the same stuff. You know, Bolts, Angers for little creature decks, Beast Withins, and Rex Sage mainly as answers to Blood Moon more than anything else. Tireless Tracker, grinding matchups, Chameleon, Colossus, Death Shadow, Baloth mainly against Burn, Witchbane Orb, Burn and Discard, and then Relics against any type of graveyard-based shenanigans. So, here's hoping to a better result in this league than we had with Breach Titan. So as you can see, we went 2 and 3. Not the best, but we'll see what we can do here. All right. Hope everyone's seeing this in the future. Is having fun, enjoying some Magic. Already a number of people with 4 or 5 of those. It's pretty impressive. So I think we've played, what, 2 or 3 Modern Leagues? We've played like Scred Red. And since the last update, Scred Red, this, and Breach Titan. So haven't played as much Modern. Played a few standard decks, Teamer Energy, Sultai Energy, that are on the YouTube channel. And then we'll be doing drafts here eventually. Not today, though. This will be probably our final bit of streaming for the day. Streaming a little bit earlier in the day than usual. Well, for me anyway. So, alright. Hopefully this will be an interesting match. Okay, well, we'll be on the play. Avatars or anything will be up against Eldrazi Tron. Alright, well, let's see. Prismatic Omen, Farseek. Yeah, I think we keep his hand. Up against the Golden One. Valakut Impasse. Forest. Noble Hierarch. So am I supposed to Farseek here, or am I supposed to kill their dude? actually a tough one. So we'll just play Valakut and bolt to their noble. Slow them down a little bit. Might be a devoted druid deck, so best to slow them down when possible. And no play. Can't really complain about that, I guess. Alright, so we have to play that here, shocking ourselves. Go ahead and play Farseek. Grab a... Okay. Not sure what our opponent's fetching here for, but whatever. What? Yeah. Getting Stomping Ground. I'd not like to play 2 life here. And pass. Bant Eldrazi, huh? Eldrazi Displacer? Alright, well, at least it's not Thought-Knot, right? Alright, so... how do we want to play this? Prismatic Omen. Go ahead and... Farseek. Killing their... no... double trigger? Oof. Kill that. Is our opponent conceding? Wow. Okay. So we are up against Eldrazi. It's plain old Bant Eldrazi. So how much... what am I even concerned about? Small counterspell package. And possibly ley lines. Not usual in their list, but it has been a little bit since I've seen that. So, don't think there's anything in particular that I want to change. Maybe get the 4th bolt in here. Nah. I think we just submit as is. Eldrazi doesn't have a ton. Actually, no, I should have gotten a Rex Sage in here in case they have worship. So their avatar wasn't lying. They are an Eldrazi deck. Alright, well... I mean, this hand isn't great, but I think it's a keep. I mean, we could potentially get run over here, but I think this is a matchup where this hand's fine. Excuse me. sure we're not lagging out here. No, we're good. Alright. So, turn 2 Farseek, turn 4 Hour Promise. I was just making sure I hadn't DC'd. We'll keep this hand. Yeah, turn 1 Noble seems pretty legit. Drawing Bolt would probably be well, lay out Cinderglade and pass. Fortunately, we don't have the Bolt for the bird this time. And if he goes like turn 3 Thought Knot, I'm gonna be like, ah, borderline, huh? Sure. Sure it was. Borderline it was. Oh dear. Attack with Noble, play land. Oh. Yeah, guess that hand was borderline. Understand I do. Borderline it was. Alright, so get Stomping Ground here. If our opponent hits a land drop this time. Yep. This Drizzle Sky. Yep. Might be a reason to board in Anger of the Gods if we go to game 4. So play a fetch land, bolt that. A little late to the party, but next turn we get to go Hour of Promise into Primetime, possibly? We're going to hit for 3 here. Okay, is this a displacer? Feels like it. Nope. Alright, well, you can do your thunk nut. Your thunk nutting. Take Hour of Promise, or do you take Summoner's Pact? Guessing you take Hour of Promise here, but okay. Fair enough, I suppose. Possibly should fetch there. Go and get a Cinderglade. Need to play out Hour of Promise here. Go get double Valakut. So, alright, Valakut. Pass to our opponent. So we're taking 6 here. We have 5 mountains, so we can play board control if we have to. Huh. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just play Stomperino here. Kill this Thought Knot. Draw a card. I mean, it's possible we could race them, but I really don't want to. When we're kind of in a winning position, I don't want to fumble things away. Huh? Is our opponent gonna path their own dude? That'd be kind of funny. Draw a card. Ooh, well. Yeah, I almost feel bad, but after the performance of Breach Titan, Unified Will? Oh, Disdainful Stroke. Okay, sure. Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, taking a hit for 2 here. See if they have any follow-ups. Alright, so we just play a Valakut here. Most we could take is 7. Opponent. Eldrazi. We don't like Eldrazi. No, Eldrazi's a fine deck, but I don't think Bant is that well positioned anymore, so. Okay, see what our opponent has as a follow-up. 1, 2, 3. Thought Not. Joke's on you. So 1, 2, and 3. See, the problem is I could just die to Reality Smasher, so I kind of have to. Anything that isn't lethal, I kind of have to use on their board. Okay. We could still lose this game, especially if they Reality Smash here. Yep, this could get rough. They could knock us to 1, shuts off all fetch lands. Yep. It's possible I should have just been doming them, but. Okay. And we draw Scape Shift. Alright. So. Doop. Do. Escape Shift. Alright, well, did get a little bit bailed out there. Maybe I got a little too cute controlling their creatures. Perhaps I should have been trying to kill them directly rather than playing with the board control game. But I didn't want to get raced. Because you figure we wasted 15 points of burn. We would have been taking a lot more damage, so kind of hard to say how that race would have went. Escape shift off the top bailed us out. So it looks like Bant is now sideboarding Disdainful Strokes, which I guess makes some amount of sense. Because a lot of the decks they're struggling with go bigger than them, so become brick. Alright, so turn 1 search or bolt, turn 2, yeah. Sand seems perfectly fine. The only thing we're missing is one of our 10 ways to actually like 15 ways to win the game. Because you have the 4 breach, the 4 the 4 titan, the 4 scape shift, the 2 summoners packs, and the 4 or 3 hour promise. So 13, I guess. Opponent mulligans to 6. Scry me a river. Scry's to the bottom. Oh, Bernie, burn, burn. Okay. Alright, so I guess, what am I playing here? What am I discarding? One of the forests? Okay, opponent plays a Swift Spear. This is one of those burn hands that I don't know how you beat it. So which card is more of a threat? So reveal Farseek on top. So I think we bolt Swifty here. Go to 13. So we play out this, play out and explore. Get a Cinderglade, which is like the perfect land. Suspend, search for tomorrow, and then pass. Alright, guide shows us Lightning Bolt. Okay. Alright. Get a basic mountain here. Alright, so we're definitely playing Farseek. Getting a Stomping Ground. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I still think we're in a world of trouble, but I don't want to play this Sakura Tribe Builder out at the moment. See how our opponent plays their Bloodstained Mire to see if they're going to fetch to thin or if they're trying to hold up Searing Blaze. Okay, sure. Nope, looks like they're just fetching to thin. Or they might even have Bolt here. Alright, top card is Escape Shift. Escape Shift just kill them next turn. Probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could very well be dead here. So 5, 6, 7. Do we have lethal here? Random Verdant Catacombs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah, I fetched away the Escape Shift. Huh. Wonderful. Doing this immediately so we don't get pegged by Searing Blaze. Get a mountain. And pass. So I'm not sure. Do I really have a way around that? Probably not. Alright. Am I dead? I'm at 1. Okay. Most of your deck just kills me here. And pass. Well, that was kind of a slow roll. Just showing us you had the land last turn. So if I wouldn't have had to fetch away that Escape Shift, we might have won. Alright, so we're bringing in Witchbane Orbs. Bringing in Bolts. Bringing in Balos, potentially. What cards am I cutting now is the question. So, probably cut at least one Escape Shift, maybe 2. Omen, probably shave one of those, maybe both. Because, I mean, they help us speed us up, but I don't know that they do enough on their own. And maybe one Explorer. Burn's always a rough matchup. Alright, yes, I'd like to play first. So, I mean, we've got Elder, Farseek. I guess we keep his hand. If our opponent has any type of pressure, we're in some trouble either way, so. Okay, mulligan to 5. Gonna laugh if they have, like. I say it'd be funny if they had something dumb like, Leyline of Sanctity in their board, be like, oh, okay, wonderful. Oh, well, they got a Swifty. Drop us to 19. Alright, so we can go and get a basic forest. I think I'm playing Elder here. If they want to play Searing Blaze, they can play Searing Blaze, I guess. Trying to prevent some damage from... Seriously? Okay, Goblin Guide, sure. We got quite a hand for mulligan to 5. Okay, Hour of Promise on top. I don't think particularly matters here. Yes. We were taking this amount of damage either way. So, okay, get a mountain. Going to 13 here. Okay, we draw a Valakut. Don't like shocking myself here, but I have to be able to play my spells on time, so... Farseek. Get a Stomping Ground. No. Sakura Tribe Elder. Alright. Witchbane Orb. The problem is, Witchbane Orb was a card we certainly want, but the creatures in play might just be too much to handle, so block here. Okay. Alright, we'll go and get a mountain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mountain. So we're going to 9 here. Okay, lightning bolt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could have something dumb like deflecting palm, I guess. So I need to get 2 mountains. Shall we get Cinderglade, Cinderglade, kill this, kill this, kill. Work on killing you. And then hope we don't die to your burn spells in the next couple turns. Large number of draws here that we could just be dead to. Okay, Boros Charm, sure. Puts us to 5. And pass. What you got? I have a feeling if you had a bolt, you would have bolted there, so not worried about that. 2 cards in hand. Am I dead? Pretty scary that a mulligan to 5 almost killed us. And what you got? Alright, so mountain, no. Trigger, trigger. Yep. Yep. Yes. Go get Cinderglade, mountain, trigger, 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 and trigger. Alright. Not sure what our opponent had there, but I guess it wasn't relevant. Alright, so we're on the draw this turn, or this game. Some consideration for Anger of the Gods, but I think Anger might actually be too slow. So, okay, Relics, no. Explore, no. Omens, eh. Angers, no. Beast Withins, no. Tireless Trackers, Rex Sages. Alright, try it like this. I think we have to mulligan this one pretty clearly. Alright, we have Search for Tomorrow, Bolt, what else? Yeah, we'll keep this one. And hope to scry a land to the top. Primeval Titan, no. Turn 1 drop. Nope, turn 1 Rift Bolt. Okay. Yes. Suspend. Opponent could have something like Idle on this turn, maybe? Okay, they have a second land. Main phase, I'm thinking either a bunch of 1-drops or Idle on here. It's a weird main phase fetchy. Alright, so have Search for Tomorrow on suspend. Okay, so I think I play this to hold up Bolt, suspend this. Yeah, I think this is the best way to go about it. Then I can hold up Bolt, next turn I can Wood Elves. Obviously our opponent has a burn spell here. Boros Charm or Skullcrack? Boros Charm. Alright. Gets Search for Tomorrow, cast, gets a mountain here. Okay, Prime Time gives us our win con. Play out Valakut. Go give me a Cinderglade, I guess. So if we don't die over the next turn cycle, we might be able to... Yeah. Drop a Witchbane Orb. And we just gotta worry about creatures, pretty much. Let's see what our opponent's got here. Another Boros Charm. So what do I get here? Mountain. I draw another Valakut. 1, 2. Well, let's start by casting this Witchbane Orb. See how our opponent reacts to this. Okay. Do another bolt. Alright, so fetch lands are now shut off. Wow. Almost had a turn 4 kill through... Hopefully our opponent doesn't have 2 1-drops here. Basic Forest. 2, 3, 4, 5. Play out prime time here. Yes. Go get... Hmm. Two Stomping Grounds. Go ahead and start dealing our opponent some damage. Hopefully they don't have Deflecting Palm in hand. Alright. Yes. 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 And... yes. And pass. Not attacking with Wood Elves here, I'm just holding up much defense as possible. Opponent. We actually get there against Burn. Woohoo! We did. Sweet. Burn feels like a pretty rough matchup. Skullcrack, Scrollcrack, Swift Spear. Wow. That was a close one. Alright, we'll be back in a minute with some more games. Need to use the restroom. Alrighty, we're back for match number 3. So, how's everyone doing this evening? Everyone excited about Ixalan? Get a chance to do any pre-release stuff yet? Awful lot of drafts going on Twitch. So. Do. Waiting for wonderful queue to pop here. So far, played against Bant Eldrazi and Burn. One matchup I would say favorable, one matchup not so much. I don't know, Burn's kind of close. I've seen, I've been a Burn player losing to Escape Shift deck, and I've seen Burn beat them, so I'm not really sure how close the matchup is. Okay, why did this shift over there? Good old Magic Online. Sure, opponent good luck. Alright, so what does this hand do? This hand is a little clanky. I mean, Sakura Tri-Builder gets us to 4, so we only need to find 2 more mana. Yeah, we'll keep this hand. Yep, no hiding what we're doing. There's a Valakut. What can you do about it? Oh, you can Tron us. Okay. Which version of Tron are you? Most likely Eldrazi Tron, then. Alright, so Sakura Tri-Builder. So if we find another one of our accelerators, we're good. Oh, they are mono blue Tron. Well, this could get a little more challenging. Guess we go and get a red source. Alright, so play out this. Oh, that was a punt. That was a punt. Should have played out Stomping Ground. Pass to our opponent. See what you've got. Okay, another Tron, another of the same Tron piece. Fine by me. And pass. Hopefully next turn they tap out for like Thought-Knot or something dumb. Oh, there's a Thirst for Knowledge. Chalice of the Void. Okay. Anybody know how this matchup goes? Alright, well, they're not tapping out, so discard here? Okay, Gemstone Cavern. So am I just supposed to jam? I guess. Yes, do all these, that, and that. Probably ain't resolving, but, you know. Sitting around waiting for them to ramp into their big idiots. Condescend? Yep. Alright. No. It would be funny if we had a Simian Spirit Guide here just to punish them, but, you know. Bottom and bottom. Alright, well, it's getting scarier. Escape shiz. That. All these red. Try escape shift. Probably ain't resolving either. Condescend for 4. No. So yeah, some will Tron, we could be in some trouble. Oh, they're topping a card, that's scary. Alright, so I think we can just kill them this coming turn, right? Alright, so do this. This is kind of a cute way to kill them. Yep. Go ahead. Alright, an opponent scoops it. So, Tron. Blue Tron with the ability of dumb things like Sundering Titan and such. So how do I want to attack this matchup? I don't want the game to go long. Bolts don't do anything. So I just want to be able to jam threat after threat. What are the thoughts of something like Beast Within? Don't know if that's worth it. Wreck Sage, probably. So, excuse me. Some consideration to Balos and Colossus, but what would I cut? And our creatures go over the top of it, so I think we'll go with it as is. Turn 1, search. Huh. Guess we keep this hand. Island, sure. Okay, so Crow Tribe Builder. So go and get a stomping ground to unlock as much of our stuff as possible. Suspend. Pass. Explore. I think I get the forest here. Not that life matters a ton, but you know. Sakura Tri Builder. And they could condescend this potentially, but wow, okay. Interesting card to condescend, I guess. Top and top. That's a little scary. Tron doing the Tron things. Alright, well. Do you do about this search for tomorrow coming off suspend? Alright, just resolved. Our promise. Cinder Blade. So explore. Sure, just going to get replayed. Alright, well, not many more lands, which is a problem. Okay, expedition map, sure. You to land. Well, sort of. See what our opponent does here. Sure. And top and bottom. It's probably we should have mulliganed that opener. 3 Titans is a little much. Ghost Quarter. Sure. Well, I mean, we'll try our promise here. Probably Snowball's chance of resolving. Sure. What's our opponent go get here, though? Academy Ruins, possibly? Nope, Power Plant. Okay. Or Clay Luncheon, sure. Barseek. Probably get Valakut, and pass. Wormcoil Engine, sure. Drops us to 10. And I'm playing like Thought Not Seer here. I've already used 2 Condescends and 2 Remands. I can't have too many more counter spells left. Alright, 7 mana. Trinket Mage to go get what? Expedition map, okay. Sure. Yep. Okay, okay. Yes. Valakut and Valakut. Play a Cinderglade. Damage to that. Damage to that. Damage to your face. Yes. And get the tokens. See if they have like a Condescend for 1 here. Rather. Why are you such a smart aleck? I don't put a Blood Moon in everything. How you been? Oh. Alright, what you gonna go get? Complete Tron? Tectonic Edge, huh? Alright. Alright, there goes one of the Valakuts, sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oblivion Stone, sure. I said I can't put Blood Moon in everything. Smart aleck. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Alright, so I have 11 mana total. Let's scape shift some people. And, okay, sack. So I need 3 mountain triggers. Sack 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Go and get mountain, 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 mountain. And all at your face, dear sir or madam. Alright. 3-0 with Titan Shift. Unfortunately, no Blood Moons today, rather, so you'll have that. Everyone else tuning in, thank you very much. Doing a little bit of Titan Shift tonight. Did a little bit of Breach Titan earlier this evening. The results were not nearly as spectacular. Ended up 2-3 with Breach Titan. We are 3-0 so far, fingers crossed, with Titan Shift. Zombie list got some heavy updating. Well, that's good. Did you guys get a chance to actually test it out? I should say, did your wife get a chance to test it out, or did you end up playing it? Working on, yeah. Snapcaster is a little, Snapcasters are a little hard to come by. That's why I was like, well, you know, if you want to play the gifts package, Snapcaster, but I know Snapcaster's a little expensive. Those of you who don't know, Rather is a regular contributor to chat. We've played a couple of his decks. So, ready for nationals where she is a guest. Huh. Well, that's cool. So she's actually planning on playing that deck in a bigger tournament. That's interesting. Alright, so this hand... Yeah, we keep this hand. Turn 1, suspend, turn 2... Yeah, we'll keep this one. Yeah, the Lilies should have come down at price with Expedition Flooded Strand. That's interesting. Alright. Escape shift. Okay, we can stop drawing bombs now. I need to draw spells. Alright, Stomping Ground. Oh, okay. She's more of a sealed player. She's less magic, so she plays modern too. Okay, that's pretty cool. Maybe one of these 36 each, because Canada. Well, I mean, still, that's cheaper than they were at their peak here in Standard. So, wow, our opponent. Yeah, our opponent. Our opponent seems to be playing a blue-white deck. Beyond that, I have absolutely nothing good commentary-wise to add. Alright, well, I guess we're on the I don't want my spells for like 12 turns thing. How many search tomorrows can be suspended at once? Answer, all of them. Damn Trebek and his daily doubles. Huh. Alright. Why am I smelling a spell queller coming up in my upkeep? Does anybody else smell a spell queller? Oh, nope. Oh, okay. Draw step. Well, I mean, if this one resolves, we'll be good. I think it will, though. Wow. A blue-white deck with no counter spells. What the heck are they doing? Is anybody else here confused by what our opponent's doing? So what changes did you guys make to the deck then? Alright. If everything's just going to auto-resolve, I mean... Alright, explore. That's a card. I don't... What's up, 4? How'd your draft go? I will take a look at it as soon as this match is over, rather. How'd your draft go, 4? Okay. I think you might be right about the blue-white Gideon thing. These are a few of the Gideon things. Gonna be hard to kill all these things. Oh, Alright, come on. Yes. Guessing this won't resolve, but, you know, stuff. Well, sometimes train wreck drafts are even better. Of course, I watched it for like 2 seconds while I was getting ready to do this stream, and all I heard was forcing merfolk. Okay. So this is gonna be a roughin'. Right in G drive at work. Yeah. All right. It's going. I have not played against it yet, so I'm sure it's all the rage now that you can play 1 billion Gideons. So I think I redirect here. Yes. Yes. So my opponent has 4 mana up. Could be... The only thing annoying about this stupid Prismatic Omen is stuff. What are the odds this resolves? Not much. Oh, Snapcaster Mana Leak. Sweet. Yeah, I know. I probably should have played Farseek here. I'm just honestly surprised they didn't counter any of the ramp spells. Because at some point these mana leaks become useless. Okay. Well, man. Hmm. So... I think I'm just supposed to... Escape shift here? Because Mana Leak ain't gonna save him. Main deck negate. Or remand. Logic not. Nope. Alright. Snapcaster. Alright. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, all these. Green mana. Green mana. Green mana. Green mana. Do you have another counterspell? Seriously? Main deck negates, huh? Wow. Just wow. How many freaking counterspells have things? Now they'll have access to Cryptic Command. Like I said, they'll have Cryptic Command here. Nope. Doo-doo-doo. Alright. Well, anything more fun and exciting while we're getting beat down by a Snapcaster Mage and an opponent with infinite counterspells here. So our opponent has successfully countered like 4 threats in a row. Which means we're dead next turn. Cool. Okay. And... Yep. Okay. I just need to draw it. Yeah, it is. Snapcaster plus Colonnade equals game. Yeah, that's why I said game over. Alright, so... 4, since you're the scape shifting expert, what am I doing here? Guessing I want trackers. Probably want relics. Probably don't want bolts. Yeah. Wonderful Celestial Colonnade. You know. Just cause. So... Guessing I don't want Prismatic Omens in this matchup. Or no. Kind of hard to cut those. 4, if you're in here, what am I cutting? Oh well. Anywho. Balos or decent beatdowns. Maybe we shave. Don't really want to shave any of the ramp. Maybe we'll shave a escape shift. Don't really want to do that. I'm gonna shave a prismatic omen. Try it like this. Love how you say that after I submit the deck. Thanks. No way we can keep his hand. Wow. I didn't want green sources anyway. Okay, green source. Cool. Valakut. Seems to be the first cuts. Terrible lag. Yeah, very terrible. This was a terrible, no good, very lag day. It's very fortunate that like back to basics is not legal in this format, or this would be horrible. Sure. Play out our mountain. Please just let this resolve. Yeah, that's a deck with a whole lot more decisions, and you really don't want to depend on other people for those decisions if your computer is lagging. Because that deck is just like, okay, this deck's like, okay, I have 2 or 3 play lines. That deck is like, okay, kill you, or 12 steps to play 2 lands. Not quite, but bad enough. Ooh, are you going for Gideon? You're going for Gideon! Oh, you were such a nice opponent. You're such a nice opponent. Thank you, opponent. That was so nice of you. You tapped out on exactly the turn I wanted you to tap out. That was so nice of you. See, we play this card. And then we attack Mr. Gideon with a Sakura Tribe Elder. And then we play this Mountain. Get a clue. And then we let our opponent do their thing. Two Ghost Quarters. Okay. Alright. So I'm guessing you have an answer for this here Tireless Tracker. Another Saka Steve. Play this here Sakura Tribe Elder. Then you might get to kill your Gideon here. Of course, you could have like Snap Path and all that fun stuff. Did anybody see this Path to Exile coming? Because I certainly didn't. Yes. I'll go get a mountain. And okay, so I guess we can go ahead and sack a clue to see if we can hit a land drop. Yeah, we hit a land drop. Yeah, well, you know. Telegraph to Exile, very, very, very appropriate. Spreading Seas. Sure. Ooh. Opponent is BEEing aggressive. Let's see what you do post-combat here. Alright, so... One, two... So what counterspell could they have here at most? I'm thinking the answer to that question is none. So I'm going to go ahead and cast this here Primeval Titan. Unsurprisingly, Primeval Titan resolves. Yes. Valakut. Valakut. So we have 4 mountains currently in play. So our opponent activates our Ghost Quarter in response. They do. Oh, how rude, opponent. How so rude. So can we start like a new unset, like Telegraph to Exile, and I don't even know what other cards we could come up with. Looks like a lot of fun. Cinderglade, Cinderglade, going up the stairs. Cinderglade, Cinderglade, going to kill our opponent's Gideon. Yes. Yes. Okay, Ghost Quarter. Yes. Get a mountain. Deal a bunch of damage to our opponent's face. Yes. Go and get a basic mountain. Yes. So, okay. Did miss 1 point of damage, potentially, with Sakura Tribe Elder. Which card are we playing here? I guess Search for Tomorrow is the guaranteed land. Cancel. Green, green, that. Cast. Yes. Impasse. Do you have the path to exile? You do. You'll probably wait until... Sure. Probably go get my other forest here. Snapcaster Path. Nope. Just flat out path. Okay. Done. Don't want to use my mountain if I don't have to. Alright, so use this to draw a card. Relic O Progenitas. Explore. Prismatic Omen. Don't really care about this one too much. If they want to counter it, be my guest. Alright, they do not. We will pass. Looks like we're going Snapcaster beats. And Serum Visions. Draws a card. You want bottom, top. Another search for tomorrow. Not really what I'm looking for here. Too much error. Alright, well. Guess we try the escape shift kill. So let me double check my math. I have 2, 3, I have one more Valakut in my deck. Escape shift. So you have to have negate here. Do you have negate? Of course you do. Alright. That's slightly aggravating, but not unexpected. Top bottom again. Hour of Promise. See if they have another negate. Alright, so we go get Valakut and Stomping Ground. New. Since they are both mountains, that saves our bacon a lot. Turns out that Prismatic Omen was relevant. Green, that. And opponent's like, show me you got the basic land. Because I know you failed to find earlier. And seriously? Do you have Blessed Alliance here? Wow. Just wow. Yep. Well, I didn't have 2 Valakuts to go get, so I had already had used 3 of them. Tireless Tracker. Okay, I mean, it's a card. I'm already running 4, can't run any more. Does anyone else find this, like, slightly aggravating? Like, seriously, Blessed Alliance to avoid dying. Cryptic commands at just the right time. Answers to all of Valakut's. And slow death by alright. I mean, we're not technically dead yet, but we're definitely, actually no, we are just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more land and we're dead. So, see what we can draw here. Hour of Promise does not do anything. I mean, I guess we thin out our deck. Maybe our opponent will counter it. Unlikely. It doesn't really matter right now. Nope, didn't figure they would. So, go get a couple fetch lands because they don't matter. And if they draw a land, we're dead. Blessed Alliance, huh? Can honestly say I didn't see that one coming. Yep. So ends the 5-0 dream to blue-white. I have everything, idiots. Oh, well. Alright. That was a bit much. How are you, Scavenging Booze? Alright, right. I did promise to look at this after the match. So, this was Esper Zombies, a list we worked on. Okay. Snapcaster, Relentless Dead, Gison Geralf, Holy Line of the Void, 2, Cryptbreaker, Death Baron Reaper, Cletus, Scarab God. Okay. Take a look at that more later. Did promise rather I would look at it after that match, so. It's an Esper Zombies list that we'd been working on. Did a stream of it this past weekend. Just trying to get it to be effective and useful. How's everyone doing tonight, this morning, this afternoon, wherever it is in the world for you? Doing one more match here with Titan Shift for the night, and then we're probably going to call it an evening. We might chat a little bit if anyone feels chatty, and yeah, if anyone feels chatty in chat, we might chat after the matches, yes. But other than that, this is going to be the last match of the evening. We did a stream of Breach Titan earlier. I do like Titan Shift a lot better so far. Then, as far as Primeval Titan decks, the only two really left to test after this are Amulet Titan and like Tooth and Nail or Devotion, both of which Titan is more of a cog in the wheel rather than the end game. So, looking to find out what the best Primeval Titan deck in the format is, feel free to check out the channel in the next couple days. Probably have a semi-definitive answer of that, although I suspect it's Titan Shift. Amulet Titan was once the best of them, but that was when it had Summer Bloom. Alright, so yes, we'd like to play first. Alright, so we've got... hand's pretty decent. Got 3 accelerators. We've got... I think we go ahead and get... Stomping Ground here. With Wooded, we can go and get Mountain. And then... be kind of off to the races here. See what our opponent is up to. Okay, looks like a fin. Yep. Hopefully they don't have too insane of a start. Never mind. Vomit your hand on turn 1. Dot deck. Alright, so... gotta go and get the mountain. Mountain... play Sack Elder. Pass. Okay, well, we know what your draw step was. This... cranial plating to boot? Sure. Wow. Affinity, ladies and gentlemen. So we're dead on their turn 3. Just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Go and get a mountain. And then just die on turn 3. Okay. That seems fair. Alright, so we want Bolt, want Anger of the Gods, want the Rex Sage. What do we not want? Probably cut a couple of Omens, Hour of Promise, Escape Shift. Get these 4 in. Bolt, Angers, Beast Within. There's some arguments of that. But I really don't want to be handing them a 3/3. Primeval Titans, Hour of Promise, Escape Shift, Search for Tomorrow, Anger of the Gods. Yep. Guess we'll go ahead and submit this. See what happens. Yeah, guess we keep this hand. Mulligan to 5. Keeps their hand and scratch the top. Excuse me. Alright, Farseek. Go ahead and grab a mountain. Grab a mountain. Grab the forest. That's a Sakura Tri-Builder here. Pass. See how our opponent decides to handle this. Okay, mountain here. Okay, there goes your Ravager. Go ahead and Farseek here, grabbing a Stomper Ground. And I guess whoever top decks better wins. Okay. Play out that, play out that, and pass. Alright, one's got a lot of lands. Ravager, God. So close, yet so far away. Alright. And go ahead and get a Stomping Ground here. Okay, now we might actually have a chance. Yes, I'd like to use this ability. Valakut, Valakut. It's 1, 2, 3. Definitely missing Ancient Growth in this matchup. Perhaps this is some reason to bring in the Beast Withins to interact on this scale. Steel Overseer. Okay. Okay, 3 poison. And Hour of Promise. Yeah, that should more than do it here. But I think we already had lethal as it was, so Valakut, Valakut. guess I'd like to disability. Go get Cinderglade, Cinderglade. Okay, then we just kill you here. Okay, opponent has conceded the game. Alright, one more game. So do I want the Beast Withins over what, though? Maybe shave the Explorers? Try it like this. No green source, of course. Keep our hand, we can't risk keeping this. Yeah, keep this hand. Don't think that's what we want on top. These hands for affinity are just dumb. Just dumb. Dum da dum dum dum. Here, let me vomit my whole hand on turn 1. Yeah, Signal Pest is dying. Let me guess. Cranial Plating? Does anybody else hate their life? Alright, well, go and get a forest. Yeah, I'm gonna take a beating here. Seems about right, right? Seriously? Okay. So we're taking 6 here. This is just dumb on so many levels. Go and get a forest here. Untap land one time. Yeah, seems about right for the ending, right? So play Valakut. Don't think we have an out here. Bolt, Bolt, Beast Within, Farseek is our game plan. Ancient Grudge would be great if we had it. Because if we bolt here, they'll just sack. Then we got a Beast Within this, sack to this. Then we're dead. We had one more untapped land. We could have bolted this, bolted that, then Beast Within that. They'd have a 3/3, and then we'd have had to draw something. So that's the game. So close, yet so far away. Well, we have drawn. Reclamation Sage would have been nice. Because then, if we had drawn untapped land instead of Our Promise, we could have bolted that, beasted that, play Rex Sage, blow up Moon. Blow up Moon, have a chump blocker for a turn, and then might have gotten there from there, but that was pretty rough overall. So overall, 3-2 with Titan Shift. Not too bad. I mean, we had the good start, and then we lost to every answer into the deck. Sun and Affinity having some pretty good draws. Props to our Affinity opponent for knowing how to play their deck and mulligan aggressively to good hands, and our blue-white opponent for drawing Blessed Alliance at the right time. Alright, so this is Dusk for Dusk Dawn Gaming on YouTube and MTGO Tavern here on Twitch. If you like what we're seeing, in the future we're going to be doing Amulet Titan and probably Tooth and Nail over the next couple of days. And then when the hype dies down, we'll do a little bit of Ixalan drafting and getting into Standard. So, figured we'd do a little bit of Modern while everyone's going crazy with drafting. Figured when drafting settles down a little bit, we'll try it. So, start getting a feel for the format. So, thanks everyone for tuning in, and that'll be it for tonight.